So next up, I'd like to introduce Stephen Etsitty. He is the executive director of the Navajo Environmental Protection Agency. He was going to be on the morning panel with the other Navajo leaders. However, he was running a little bit late, but I think it'd be wonderful for him to get up and to offer his perspectives on uranium mine cleanup, on the future of nuclear energy, and where the Navajo Nation can fit into all that. So if you can come on up, Steve, it'd be great.
Thank you, Curtis. Good afternoon, everyone. I still need to get my tardy slip signed by Mr. Chalmers. So, Mark, don't let me leave without, getting my tardy slip signed. I apologize for being late. There's a lot of wonderful work going on in our area, infrastructure wise. So I got caught in traffic along the San Juan River near Aneth. I wanted to take the four-state route. I could have come just up Arizona, then into Utah, but I wanted to come south of Shiprock and cross over into Colorado and then Utah. So Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. This is our region. This is our home area. As Diné people, we have this wonderful area that we were created for, and we emerged in this area. We call it Dinetra, our home area. My name is Stephen Brian Etsitty. First and foremost, I'm Tohe Glini clan, water flowing together people. And then my father is from the Salt clan, Ashiha, Edashija. My maternal grandparents, my maternal grandfather is Totsohni, big water people. And then my paternal grandfather is Twitichitni people. That's the Bitterwater people. That's how I identify myself. And I want to also say hello on behalf of President Nygren. Dr. Boo Nygren appointed me in this position as Environmental Protection Agency Director. This is my second time through. I served Presidents Joe Shirley and President Ben Shelley through their terms in office, and been working on these issues about abandoned uranium mines and cleaning up the legacy of 20th century mining for decades now. First and foremost, again, thank you to Energy Fuels for the invitation and having a wonderful event. Um, I do want to extend my appreciation for all the work that we've been doing and on all our conversations over the past year and a half, almost 2 years now. Um, we are engaged with the resurgence of nuclear energy and uranium production. Quite honestly, I was hoping that we would be much farther along the cleanup aspects before I would have to lock horns with the uranium industry from the development side. With the price of uranium being what it was from the early 2000s all the way through with that little bump up in the late 2000s, that helped kind of keep things where I could stay focused on cleanup as opposed to the development part of it. But you never know what's going to happen. So one of the things that I can say is that spending a lot more time talking with people in the uranium industry and getting to learn a lot of what they know about these matters. And while it would have been a lot better for the nation to be farther along the cleanup side, we're still working very, very hard with our federal government agencies uh, to find good cleanup remedies. And what we're finding is that the really coming to the end of all of the things that they know to do, and where we need to go for seeking better solutions is working with the private companies. And that's what we're doing today. We're working with Energy Fuels to look at the prospects of recycling abandoned uranium mine waste. We're working with other private companies to look at how we're going to treat abandoned uranium mine waste. And ultimately, we're still looking for a long-term radioactive waste disposal facility that is in closer to the Navajo Nation, but yet still far enough and protective in terms of distance from our communities. All of these things we expected the federal government to have answers to when we had our first congressional hearing in 1998. And then we had a second congressional hearing in 2007. I'm asking for a third congressional hearing, but I don't know what else we're going to get from the federal government. So I'm spending more time working with entities on the private sector side of things. I think we're going to be able to find a better pathway forward on the cleanup. At the same time, play a role in the recovery of resource from mining waste. There's been a lot of work done by our current president when he was in his first term to set out a national energy emergency framework, and some of his initial emergency executive orders were highlighting the need to reduce dependence on the international markets and the current providers of uranium and other critical minerals to the United States. President Biden carried those forward, added money under some of his landmark legislation, funded a lot of federal agencies to work with grants to explore for these critical materials in all different locations across the United States. And now with President Trump back in office, everything is, as the previous speaker said, we're not only quadrupling, but we're looking to do it even more so in terms of trying to strengthen our independence and our energy dominance once again. And so the Navajo Nation is still clearly, we're really focused on getting the best cleanup that we can. And if we're able to do that and at the same time provide some of this resource from really a methodology that has been tried and is very effective in other areas of waste management, just recycling, reuse. I think that we're going to be able to do some great things. I want to also let everybody know here that we've been working together, Energy Fuels on the ore hauling, but this last effort we really kicked off in June of this year, and so I look forward to continuing to look at other challenges and what things might be possible working with other parties and companies in the uranium industry to solve these issues. That so far, we haven't really gotten a lot of good answers and a lot of good remedy solutions from our federal partners. On the ore hauling, I would like to say that it's been a very steep learning curve for us, but we're thankful for the opportunities that were provided by our discussions. And I think we're doing the job that we were envisioning when we started talking about trying to provide some oversight on the transport and provide more safety and information for our communities all along the transport route. Today, there were 14 trucks that went through our inspection detail. And I believe my staff told me the total since we started in February is now close to 1,200 trucks. So we do take a look at every truck, and we thank Energy Fuels and Hammond Trucking Company for their cooperation, allowing us to do this and provide that additional safety for our communities. We're proud of the work that we're doing with you fine folks, and we are looking to do even more. As Energy Fuels touted to us during the development of our arrangement, they have a pretty good safety record, and we count every day, as a blessing to be able to do this work and to add to that safety. So we're going to keep providing information to our communities all along the haul route. We have a lot of work that we're always engaged in and helping them understand how to put together emergency preparedness and emergency planning. We thank the mine staff and the mill staff who've come to the events that we've had so far. We're going to do more, so we're looking for your continued participation. San Juan County here in Utah, Apache County in Arizona, Navajo County in Arizona, and Coconino County in Arizona. We're all working together. And so communication is the fundamental building block on all this. And I have to say we got a pretty good record of communicating. I get messages every day from when the trucks take off from the Pinyon Plain mine. And my staff keeps me involved. If there's any questions we need to ask the companies to verify, clarify, make some minor corrections at the inspection station. So we handle all that and we work through these issues in real time. And the transport continues to meet its goals. So in that regard, we're just going to continue to keep our eyes and ears open to learn and to be even better every year and every day at providing the environmental protection and the public health safety information and protection that we can. And I just want to say in closing, look forward to the next event. I look forward to continuing to develop our working relationship and all the things that happen here in southern Utah as far as what's happening here with the mill and all the development that's happening with the technology for the recycling circuits and the rare earth. The last thing I'll say about my interest and excitement is all the stuff that's happening with the isotopes, the medical isotopes. We have a lot of radium-226 in our abandoned uranium mine waste. And from my readings, I know that that's one of the sources for some of the isotopes. There's multiple sources, but radium-226 can be one of them as well. So we read your SEC filings, at least I do. I've never had to read one before or pay a lot of attention to it, so I'm learning quite a bit about this energy fuels company and this segment of the industry. So just want to say thank you for the opportunity and the time here. Thank you very much. Everybody have a safe trip home. Any questions?
Well, first off, Steve, it's been wonderful working with you and your team. It's been a great journey. I mean, it's been a learning experience for all of us as well. And it's been wonderful to have you as a partner and the Navajo Nation as a partner to again get the ore transport going, make sure we do that right, and also to help with the cleanup of those legacy mines. We're excited to continue to grow that relationship. So thanks so much for everything. And he's happy to take some questions.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that one of the points that Energy Fuels made right offhand is that they didn't have any hand in the 20th century mining and the legacy and the impacts that were left behind. But in our discussions, they've offered a pathway forward to help with the cleanup. And so for that, we're very appreciative.